What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video. We are going to start because we've had a absolutely on fire week. A lot of stuff running. First and foremost, going to bring you a stock, Life Clips LCLP. This stock closed on Friday at 0.0379. It was up 70% from yesterday, actually from Thursday, but it did pull back quite significantly towards the end of the day to basically recover some of those gains. This thing ran all the way up to 5. If we take a look at the chart here, this is a stock we've talked about on this channel back when it was sub-penny and back when it was about a penny, but most of the time sub-penny. Let's take a look at the chart here, and you can see this thing is just absolutely exploded, but this thing ran all the way past 5 to close in the mid-3s. But this thing came to life on a confirmed merger with Belfrix, a crypto exchange platform. So I mean, this thing just had massive volume, 811 million, had well over $1 billion yesterday. This thing is just keep a close eye on it throughout the week. Unfortunately, this thing dropped on news of a reverse merger, a 1-to-5. Not a reverse merger, a reverse split, a 1-to-15 reverse split. So this thing tanked all the way down to the low or the high teens dubs. And then this news came out and this thing just exploded. So congratulations to whoever caught this thing down in the teens, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, or even at a penny, because you made a huge amount of money. I was not holding this, unfortunately. Still do like this. I'm not holding it right now, but definitely looking. Should have took my opportunity on Thursday at the close or before the close to get my position, but now I'm left sitting here without any. But keep a close eye on Life Clips. Any pullbacks may be a very good buying opportunity for this one. Next stock we will be looking at here and we're just going to go over the first few stocks rather quickly because we've talked about them quite a bit here. And this is KRFG. On Friday closed at 0.0275, down 5%, 20 million volume. So volume still better than it better than it has been, but we've had some real strong volume over the last week or so. Huge run here. This thing, it was due for a pullback. Somebody dumped some shares today. As you can see, this thing, you can see the big wick pulling this thing back up, dumped, and recovered pretty nicely. I anticipate some news here, and when that happens, this thing could be like a rocket ship with the share structure that it had. If we look at the security details, again, there's only 700 million here held at the DTC. So once that merger news hits, this thing can fly. I still love KRFG. Next, we're going to be going to another stock that I love. We don't tweet about it too much or talk about it too much. We have our core position, and we're going to hold this until the Sparrow coin plays out, and that's APTY. This thing had actually a pretty good day after having been beaten up over the last week or so. Closed at 0.013 on Friday, up 13%. Did have decent volume. Let's take a look here at the chart. They had about 37 million in volume. As you can see in the chart here, this thing was absolutely beaten up after hitting mid-2 highs and had a rebound today. So I anticipate this thing rebounding, and then once we get filings, any news on the Sparrow stablecoin, APTY is definitely one that I'm hanging on to. Moving on to the next play. 66 oil field, SSOF. This thing had just a very strong week. Closed at 0.017. Take a look at the chart here. This thing broke highs. It's basically had a double top here. About a penny and about about a penny and a quarter, and it broke that, and now the sky's the limit. This is blue skies. Two specialists, Karen Curran, the same specialist that's on KRFG is on SSOF, and but you know, with the share structure here, let's take a look at the share structure here at SSOF. This thing again only has about a $500 million here, 500 million held at the DTC. So whoever's coming, whatever company comes, if they have revenues, and this thing can, I could see this thing hitting 8-10 cents easy. So definitely still like SSOF, one of my that and KRFG. Those are the two custos that I'm holding right now. Love those two plays. Love the share structure. Love the strength in the way they're trading, and expect big things going forward for both of those. Now let's go to a little bit of a lotto play, and this is DRNG, Drone Garter. Had a very strong close. Close up 33% today after getting just hammered after a huge run. In fact, let's take a peek here. Now you can see the gigantic wicks on these candles. This thing just ran huge, all the way up to almost a penny, 0.0098, and then pulled all the way back down to close red. And then today it just battled and bounced back and forth between ran all the way up to 55.0055 on the open, and then just got it hammered down to 31, and then ended up closing right in the middle of that. So there was a lot of dilution. They were upfront about that. This company was acquired by NIHK, and I expect big things. They hired a Northrop Grumman executive to take over the drone and AI department, and not, I wouldn't say really take it over, but to be a board member and kind of oversee it. So I see some good things going ahead. I mean, the share structure is not the greatest, but it's not horrible. Right here it shows they have 5 billion authorized shares, outstanding 2.6, but the company stated that they are very dilutive. They will be aggressively going after any dilutive notes that are out there to cancel them, buy them back and cancel them, but and that will be with NIHK's help. You know, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure this outstanding share is going to be a lot closer to 3.5-4 billion by the time it's all said and done. But nonetheless, you know, drones, they got a very strong expert coming in to take a look, to basically oversee the operations. And I don't know. I really like this play going forward. Same, actually NIHK, they're the ones who acquired this, so and they're in the EV sector, so it looks like a lot of exciting things. I mean, I don't know how quick this will move, but I mean, once the dilution stops, I can't see why this thing doesn't break a penny with ease, and I can definitely see this thing within the next month or two around 2.5 cents if they, once they unveil the plans going forward for DRNG. So this is a little bit of a lotto play for me, but I really like this one. Like I said, the high risk, high reward, but at this level, I mean, it's already reached 0.0098. Any good news in the stop dilution, it should be able to at least test those highs, and that's over 100% from here. So definitely like DRNG. So now we're going to move into the top 3 plays, the three plays that I'm definitely most excited about this week. And this is one, World Oil Group, WOGI. This stock closed at 0.1035, so a little over 10 cents, up 23%. Ran all the way up to 12. If you watch my videos, we've talked about this thing way back about right here. If we go to the chart, about right here, is when we had our video about WOGI, and or actually no, it was right here. Excuse me, right here, and this thing ran all the way up into the 8s, and kind of had a quiet period. They announced next week they will be announcing their acquisition, which will have $50 million in revenues. They will have another acquisition. If you need more information, please take a look at my video. And it's marked WOGI, so you'll be able to find it. Look at the share structure here, absolutely fabulous. Only at $500 million held at the DTC, and only 7.5 unrestricted. So this is a lower float play. They've got a mining company coming in with 50 million revenues. They're talking about fintech. They're talking about crypto. I can't see why this thing doesn't run any, just like MJWL or some of these other companies. In fact, this even has a better share structure. So if these guys announce a token or something, and this is me just kind of thinking out loud, you have the mining, the fintech, you're mining for gold, silver, and minerals. You got a fintech operation, and then you're also going to have a Bitcoin and blockchain operator, not Bitcoin, but crypto and crypto mining possibly. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what they're doing with crypto, but who knows what they do? And we could possibly see a token or something in the future. And again, this is pure speculation on my part, but just what they have going on with the share structure, I can easily see this thing hitting 20-25 cents. So definitely love WOGI going into next week. And like I said, this one's been one of my favorites for quite some time, so definitely like WOGI. I'm going to talk about two more plays here. FERN Hill. We all know FERN Hill's been one of my favorites for a while. Closed at $0.0125, up 5%. Had 92 million in volume, so the volume has been picking up tremendously here. If we look at the chart, this is exactly, I called the exact bottom on this thing in the video. If you go take a look at the fintech, crypto, EV battery tech play that could run 1,000% in my videos. This is exact point where I called this play out. We're at the bottom here, and if you look, we've grabbed well over 200% since then, and looking for more. So, or actually, we grabbed almost exactly 200%, and we're looking for more. So, I think this thing could be one of the best plays of the summer. Absolutely love FERN Hill Corp. Just wait for the acquisition news to drop. They're going to be getting into crypto mining, and I see them getting into a lot of other things, fintech. Also, so they remind me of WOGI, and they have a terrific share structure, but they're also getting into EV battery tech and battery storage. So they got a lot of things. And with Chris Kern, I really like the leadership. Love the share structure here. I think the float's a little higher than 482 million. I would think it's a little closer to this unrestricted, but still a great share structure. I think this could be one of the better plays of the summer. And right now we're going to go to one of my, I would say this right now, right there with FERN and WOGI is my favorite play. I like all three of these, and this is CYBL, CYBL, closed at 0.0082, up 10% or close to 10% on Friday. If we take a look here at the chart, this thing got beaten up over the last few days. I definitely expect a rebound. If you look at a trend here, if you see, excuse me, I went a little too far on that. Bear with me. If you look at the chart here, we got beaten up, but you see a little bit of a trend kind of forming here, a little trend line that we're kind of bouncing off of, and looks like we hit it right here, and we have the green day and the snapback today. An investor's slide will be coming out next week detailing their plans for the future. I see drone acquisitions. They already have their foot in the door with government contracts. This, in my opinion, this is an absolute can't miss. The fact that they're reducing shares and going after the share structure to tighten that up. The infrastructure bill coming out, definitely hands down one of my favorite plays here. Love Cyberlux going forward. This is slowly becoming a long-term hold, just like FERN and WOGI are for me. So that's all I got for you today. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter at John R. Spano1. That is at John R. Spano1. And as always, traders, enjoy your weekend and let's get that money.